Daybreak and heading right back to stream, and Dylster. Both players repping the MSU. Both players going to be in the MSU team for the crew battle this weekend at Tailgate.
I'm excited to watch that crew battle.
Yeah. Are you going to be going out there? Are you trying to commentate or play or what?
I wish I could go because I do love commentating, and I went to the Olympic Chronicles thing. Yeah, and I got to do commentary there. Nice. You know, it was really nice. Everyone was super great, but I'm unfortunately busy. So I'm going to be watching it from stream, supporting all the players. Nice. I personally think, you know, it's gonna be a good crew battle. Yeah, I think it'll be a lot of fun. Regardless of all the shade everyone's throwing. There's been a lot of shade. You know, I'm an MSU alum myself, huge MSU sports fan, and I've been throwing a lot of shade. And honestly, when they first announced it, I was like, MSU's taking it handedly. I still think, unbiased, as long as you say unbiased, you're not biased. That MSU is. I still think MSU is gonna win it, but I think it's gonna be a good one. But we'll see. See if MSU or if U of M can make me and all the other haters eat their words. So. The third time we've seen both of these players on screen. Both have actually looked very strong. We've seen, Dylster essentially put on a clinic in the first game against Zagoo in the last one. Zagoo started to kind of get his groove, but Dylster was able to finish it out. But this time, finding himself, I think in the first time, probably all tournament, he's found himself behind. Move there, trying to recover, go straight into the attack, and Daybreak was able to get a quick parry. Here we are, both again fighting to find advantage. Both I feel like playing pretty safe right now. Oh no! Back here that time. Oh, waited out the shine just long enough and smacked him right away. Bye bye. I think it's smart that Dylster seems to be playing a more passive game. You definitely don't want to just run in on Daybreak. No. Because Daybreak will literally take advantage of every, miss hit that you do.
I thought he just got a foot for a second.
Oh.
Ooh. But took advantage of that. There. That was a very
He had that.
Way to take
He had that
stock.
calculated.
Oh yeah. Calculadora. All right, are we running it right back to the same spot too? Did I miss that? No character changes, of course.
3,
oh no.
2, 1, go!
Good song. It's driving me nuts. It's like the most calm, passive song just to be watching two things just beat the crap out of each other.
So far, Dylster is starting off actually really strong compared to last match. I've always said that Dylster is the kind of player where if he struggles game 1, game 2, something just clicks and changes and. Ooh.
I think that was back and forth. The amount of times you just chased him, you hit him for that blast zone. Now we're gonna hit him for that one. Finally able to take first stock. But yeah, you're absolutely right. We're definitely seeing a little bit of a momentum difference here, and I think that this stage opens things up a little bit and gives Dylster a little more room to keep. Gives Dylster a little more room to keep Daybreak on his toes and keep him wondering where he's gonna go, where he's gonna be. Although he really hasn't seen there quite be the tactics. I feel like Dylster seemed to be very, very honest with his approaches and attacks. So we're just figuring out a way to read things. And wait out some of those.
Oh,
and
very nice.
I didn't even see the shield come out. That was the longest. Must have been right first frame, man.
And see, before that, he delayed his fall a little bit so that he didn't get hit by Daybreak. And he was able to get that.
Wow.
Oh, that's going to be it.
What a good play. That was fantastic.
So you got to watch out for Dylster especially, because game 1, you could have the advantage all game, and then like game 2, he just comes back and he's like, you know what? I think I'm going to try this, and then it ends up working for him.
Yep. That was a hype way to finish it out. That's one thing you don't want to be below Lucina, and even in that situation he found himself. I'm sorry, you don't want to be above Lucina. In that situation he found him below, but you know, characters with counters and any of the space animals, it's just if they're in that situation, they have one option. It is to up B to try and recover, and that up B has a very predictable hitbox. So.
And it looks like they're taking us to Kalos.
Yep.
For game 3, no character switches, as I would assume.
Yep. Here we are. Game 3 going to Kalos. Wolf, Lucina, Daybreak, Dylster in Winners Finals.
And it's best of 5.
Best of 5, so this isn't going to be the last one, folks.
Ooh, very nice hot dog.
Good chase, good way to get that double dash attack in to get
that was a
Dylster
good
off. Yeah, good recovery, or good read on the roll.
Yeah, with Wolf forward smash, you can throw them out easily as long as you don't get punished beforehand.
I think I was saying earlier, I forgot what match it was, but I think a lot of players, a lot of characters forward smashes are pretty safe in that situation. As long as you have it spaced right, you know, someone might read it, but it's really not too many characters that can hard punish too many other characters for a missed smash on it. Just have to get up for you.
So this is very back and forth right now.
Yeah. Both finding himself a kill percent. Good
and
patience. Wait.
Dylster taking the first stock.
Well, he thought about chasing him there, but then knew that would be bad news bears. So good job catching him with the up smash, able to even out the stocks. Essentially tie game here. Dylster straight off that spawn platform, drawing some blood off Daybreak. And he's been so good with his aerial movement too, and just the way he approaches and pulls back, and really just making Daybreak think a few times about when to shield, when to attack. Is he going to have time to shield grab? What's going to happen? So Daybreak, Dylster just doing a great job there. Daybreak, Dylster on his toes. Oh, tries with a hard read. Forward smash after the roll. Daybreak able to get a shield on in time. Makes an opportunity to punish there.
Oh, very nice.
There it was, the down air, bounce him up into up air. My favorite combo, I think. As much as you can out of this stock here, but they recover straight into that up smash, and that's the both of his stocks so far has gone bye-bye to that same move.
I mean,
hard punish on this one. Goes for the grab.
Ooh. I mean, that up smash, it just kind of scoops everything inward. Dylster going off stage for it.
Yep.
Yeah, going deep, but it pays off.
Yeah, that was a that was. You connect with that when they're that deep and that close to the blast zone, and it's a sure money, and it worked out for him there. Taking game number 3 for the 2-game-1 lead.
battle. Lucina. Three, two, one, go.
All right. Here we go. Straight back. Do the same spot. Oh, sorry. They just played a Kalos, didn't they?
They did play a Kalos.
Yeah, this was two ago. Hard punish on that one. Reads it well. Knew exactly where he's gonna fall. Gets a good forward smash. Now Daybreak finding his way, trying to find his way back to stage. And these two names, both the D's, both from Michigan State, both top players. It's like Daybreak, shoot. So,
good wait on Dylster's part for recovering. I do admire Dylster's patience. I noticed a couple games ago, or maybe it was last game, he literally just stood there waiting for Daybreak. Because, you don't always have to hit buttons.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's better that way so you can be, prepared to hit the correct inputs for when you need to.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think we've seen it not only just standing there, but a lot of times in the air as well. A good amount of times, like at that point, waited till the very last minute. He was ready to empty jump if he had to, but was able to react in time and get the the neutral air to take a stock. But he just really patient everywhere he goes. And this one is looking a little bit more in Daybreak's favor than we've seen. Oh. Good job making it back to the ledge and avoiding those claws.
I mean, Daybreak definitely doesn't want to go down without a fight.
Oh, no. He absolutely won't.
He's one of those players that just, won't go away.
Yeah. And, man, he's at 122, sitting in stock number 2. Is that going to do it? It's not. Dylster trying to chase him to make it happen. Shield on at time so he doesn't lose the last one. Get a lot of extra credit out of this one. Able to put a lot of percentage on Dylster. And still hanging on.
Oh my gosh.
Up throw was the best option there, but it's still not doing it. Great parry. Parry into a grab.
That's gonna do it.
From across the stage, the forward air recovery is gonna take stock number 2. Even up at stocks, but Dylster at a pretty big disadvantage when it comes to percent-wise. Fighting to try and avoid having to go to a game 5 against Daybreak. Daybreak seems to have the bow right now.
Oh, that's gonna take it.
He tried that one again. That's what took the first stock for Daybreak. He thought he was gonna bite again and try and approach and maybe hit him with one of those smashes. So he tried to get up attack the quick jump into neutral air, and yeah, did not work in his favor.
Did not work in his favor.
Daybreak read that like a book, waited it out, and finished it off. So
I low-key had a feeling this was gonna be a game 5.
Yeah.
Like both these players, there was no way.
Yeah, go to Shadow Moses. That's good.
Yeah, that's
okay.
fine.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to Town and City for game 5.
Stop battle. Lucina, whoa.
All right, this is for match point.
Here we are. Winner moves on to grand finals.
The other one gets knocked into losers.
Fight their way to losers. Daybreak already starting off strong, just putting the chase on to Dylster. You know, I think we talked about earlier, Dylster had all that patience, and I think Daybreak is starting to read that and get a feel for it.
Oh, good shield. Very nice.
Good read on the roll, knew he was going to roll through him. Quick turnaround grab, but Daybreak able to find his way back in advantage very quickly.
Ooh, very nice.
Negative attack worked that time. Negative option. Both players now finding themselves in kill percent, and Daybreak taking advantage of it first.
But Dylster is definitely not too far behind.
Absolutely not. The one thing he cannot do is let Daybreak get as much out of this stock as he got out of his final stock last game. And Daybreak not playing afraid whatsoever. That's getting a little bit early on the counter, but able to still take the stock with it. Dylster just naturally, what he's looking to do is just let me. Every single time he goes up there, he's like, I'm waiting for that laser. I'm gonna dodge through it.
Oh, looks like he tried to go for a grab, but did not work.
Great parry on what could have easily been a shield break if he was a little bit late on it. Both players doing a little hoppy around, trying to meet each other in the middle, draw first blood at the neutral state there. But Daybreak able to find it. Dylster not going down easy. I feel like another thing we need to counter for, and Daybreak is so good at it, just a parry counter. Just so good at it with that shield. Making out of shield options work as quickly and fastly and to his advantage as possible. And
yeah,
the
that
falling
time
counter
is
is
gonna
work that time. We are even here in stocks. Game 5 in Winners Finals. Dylster trying to dig himself out of a little bit of a hole, make a little bit of a comeback. But hey, Daybreak found himself in this exact same position last time he played, back to the wall, and made a comeback. And let's see if Dylster can do the same thing to him. And I think the biggest thing here for Daybreak is just not finding himself off the ledge. Don't give Dylster any chance to help you for you to make a mistake or make you make a mistake down below the stage. Maintain control. And that's exactly what he does. Daybreak moving on to Grants.
Wins the lottery.